Hello everyone, and welcome back to Quest for Glory numero 4, number 4. And just kind of reminding myself of where we're at here. We're trying to talk to Baba Yaga.
It doesn't say much. No one seems to be listening.
So, let's see. Yep, okay, I do have it. So the clue here for this one was, how do you attract a bird? Well, you give it seeds, corn, something along those lines. There we go. Baba Yaga.
You have a sense of gloom hanging over you. A strangely familiar, scratchy voice shouts, "Now!"
Spirits of the frigid north, spin the water, draw it forth. Frosty spirits, summon twice, turn the water into ice.
R.I.P.
You find yourself trapped in ice.
Come for a little visit, are we? A little chat, perhaps? We remembered the last time you came for a little visit, don't we, kids?
So, Baba Yaga.
You turned me into a frog, didn't you, ha? Thought I wouldn't remember you. You thought to yourself, let's just visit Baba Yaga and see what we can turn her into today. Well, you thought wrong, kiddo. Well, now you're here and all trapped like a fly in a web. Just looking at you reminds me of lunch. So, what'll it be, kids? Hero sandwiches or hero on the half shell? Seeing as he is already frozen, we could just settle for a little ice cream sundae with whipped cream and nuts.
R.I.P.
Oh, good. We'll just skip the main course and go straight to dessert. Any last words from the soon-to-be supper?
I'm trapped in ice, so it's a little difficult to talk.
You want those to be your last words?
Let's say hello. Say last words.
Say something properly
Really heroic.
Well, wasn't that inspiring, kids? Guess we'll have bologna and freeze for snackies.
Let's see. Let's ask her about the hut.
East, west. Hut's a mess. It suits me. I'm not fond of 20 questions. It upsets my digestion.
No worries. We don't have 20 questions. We've only got 5. Ask about the gnome.
Gnome? What gnome?
Yeah.
Just what I like. A dinner that doesn't make excuses. Bonjour and bon appetito.
How humiliating. Or the combat as an hors d'oeuvre. Perhaps next time you should try to talk your way out of becoming the main course. Aw, but I wanted to talk to her some more. I had more things to ask her. Alright. Let's take this seriously, shall we? The only problem is that obviously we have to do this cutscene again, but luckily we can skip through the actual text. Just can't skip over the animations, so that's alright. I like her bats.
This shelf is filled with cookbooks. You could learn how to make Indian tacos, Hum's Fritz, Long Pig's Knuckles, Human Gumbo, and a wide variety of other similar dishes. To serve men seems to be the volume referred to most frequently.
So it's funny because there's actually a lot of stuff that you can do and look at in here, but like unless you're willing to sit here and like reload your save constantly, there's no real way for you to ever actually like interact with everything.
You tell about Mr. Bones the gnome and the reason you came here.
So, you come here to help the jester get back his jokes, huh? How fitting. He made a fool out of me because you made a frog out of me. And now I'll make food out of thee. Just desserts, after all. So now we can all have our favorite treat to eat. Isn't that right, kids?
Let's see, what is it that... Oh, there we go. I did it.
You'd rather have pie. What? Pie? Oh, elderberry pie.
Actually, I don't have my...
True,
Oh, wait.
we haven't had
I have
that
a
for a
timer.
long while.
I don't need a timer because
But I
have
can
the
very well make one now. I don't have any of the ingredients. Oh, poo. Now that you mention it, I'd really like some elderberry pie. With or without ice cream. You're right. He did bring us a mandrake, didn't he? And it made such a lovely mousse. Very well. But it means no ice cream for now. So, Mr. Tender Morsel, I'll give you another chance. Bring me some fresh elderberry pie, and I won't have you for dessert. Agreed? Good.
Oop.
Vigorously, you nod your head in agreement.
Good. Bring us some fresh elderberry pie, or we'll just settle for Adam's apple pie and minced meat instead. We'll recycle this ice around this fool for iced me later. Hero lout, now get out.
I love Baba Yaga. She's cool.
Well, what have we here? Back in one piece? I sure never expected to see you outside of a quiche again.
Alright, so let's find out about,
She sent you after an elderberry pie? Well, you're not gonna find that one in the freezer section of your local store.
what the heck is the freezer section?
Boy, I can't believe she didn't eat you. I guess the sweet tooth is bothering her again. Fortunately for you, she didn't get a yearning for sweet breads instead.
Elderberry
I can
pie.
give you the recipe. All right, let's see. You'll need a pie pan for starch. You'll need bone meal for a crust, brew goo for flavoring, and elderberry berries, of course.
Alright. Let's ask
Well, it
about
won't be on the
these.
shelf with the flour and cornmeal. You'll probably need to make it yourself. Get some bones and grind them. Hey, don't look at me like that. You know, Baba wouldn't like it if you use bones she knows personally, but a bone meal, if you know what I mean.
My
How
bad.
should I know how you get a pie pan? You're the one with the skull still stuffed with brains. Use them!
Right? Rugu.
It's the stuff that leaks out of the Dark One's cave. It's kind of like molasses gone bad. Really bad.
Alright. And elderberry
You
pies?
need to pick them right off the elderberry bush. Careful or you'll make it cry. There's nothing worse than elderberry wines.
Wow. Elderberry bush.
I don't know much about it. I don't get around much after all. I think it's a mean green to the northwest. Stay careful around it. If you destroy it, you'll make Baba very displeased with you. On the other hand, it could destroy you.
R.I.P.
Good luck with the elderberry bush. You'll need it.
Alright, well, as for getting bone meal, I was gonna say, I swear I have bones somewhere. There we go.
You put the bones into...
Grind them up.
You work the pestle back and forth in the mortar. It's hard work, but after a while you manage to grind the bones into a fine bone meal with almost the consistency of flour.
There you go. And let's put it in a flask.
Fill the flask with powdery bone meal from the mortar.
Awesome. And now let's put that into the pie pan. Pour the bone meal into the pie tin, then put the empty flask back in your pack. So, pie pan. This is a metal pie tin, perfect for fruit pies, or, you know, elderberry pies, which I suppose are fruits. Ground up human bones, make up the flour in the pan. Alright. Let's go, rock it back and forth, because why not? So we need, grugu and elderberry pie, and elderberries from the elderberry bush. Let's see, what day is it? Day 9, midday. Excuse me, sorry. I just, like, finished eating a moment ago. And if there's one thing that makes me have, I don't think I know his thing yet, if I remember right. But I think his thing is about the elderberry bush, which we haven't figured out yet. Yeah, Paladin Sword. Got it. So yeah, our sword does burst into flames now in combat because we have Piotr's sword, which is awesome. Oh, there's the elderberry bush. We haven't been told how to defeat it yet. So we don't have... Well, we don't currently actually have the ability to do it in the paladin way. I could use magic to do it without too much difficulty. But that would involve, obviously, you know, using magic. And I don't really want to do that right now. Got him. I said I got him, and then he, like, had 1 health left. I was like, that's not got him. Because he's still alive. The only problem with this battle system is that you do use a lot of stamina very quickly in the battle system. But the reason for that is because of the fact that your stamina regenerates in battle, so...
You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
Yay, a second flask of nasty, disgusting goo. After interminable minutes, the last of the goo splurches into the pie pan. You rub the slimy flask clean, and put it away. Yay! Pan has been thoroughly greased with goo. Ground up human bones, make up the flour in the pan. And now all we gotta do is get some elderberries. And yes, luckily you can in fact do it.
It's incredibly slippery. You can scarcely move on it without falling.
Luckily you can in fact do you know, you can do the ingredients in any order, so don't remember. I was thinking there was a way to get up just by like walking up if you were careful enough. But I don't remember. Oh, nope, I just knock it over, okay. I guess I just walk up, punch the thing, and knock it over. I guess that's how I would normally get up there. I don't remember. I've always had some level of magic, so I don't really know much of the exact, like, non-magical path. So, for example, I actually have no idea how to get these will-o-wisps, but...
You didn't manage...
I didn't manage to fetch anything. Can I just, like...
The will-o-wisps are avoiding your touch. You need to find some way to attract them first. That didn't... You carefully place some of the...
Hey! How about that? I actually found a use for the candy.
You capture a few of the will-o-wisps.
Whoops. Yay, will-o-wisps. Which,
When you will-o-wisp near the standing stone, glowing runes appear around a six-pointed image. In the center of the runes, you can now see a small hole in the stone.
if you didn't guess, the will-o-wisps are, you know, the light of a dead child's soul. So...
When you touch the Dark One sign to its image on the squid stone, the sign locks into place in the small hole. The points of the sign seem to point to 6 of the glowing runes.
Alright, so this should look familiar. A V O O Z L.
As you complete the name of the Dark One, you feel a distant rumble under the earth, as of the earth shifting, or some unimaginably huge creature stirring in its sleep. Part of the squid stone opens to reveal a small compartment. You reach in to find a scroll covered with mysterious runes. The symbol of the senses at the top is the only part that you can make out. You also retrieve the Dark One sign, which pulls loose from the stone with a slurping, sucking sensation. The hole in the stone closes as you remove the sign.
Alright, well that's yet another ritual down. Sense Ritual. The scroll contains a symbol of senses at the top. The rest is written in characters that seem to shimmer and shift so that you can't focus on them. That just leaves, let's see, bone, blood, trying to remember. Senses is the third one. It's the breath that we're looking for still. That's what it is. We're looking for breath. I do know where breath is, but we can't get to it yet. Like, even if we wanted to, we couldn't get to it. So. Nope, nobody out here. Alright. Time to climb up.
You A shiver of cold comes over you.
Piota.
You sense no danger, but even so, you find yourself afraid.
What does he have to say this time?
There is a woman who sorrows, whose heart cannot bear the loss of one's dear. Her child was taken by others, and now exists as an undead. Piranha's staff yet contains one great spell, the trading of one life for another. Rescue the child from the castle, and restore her to life. Heal the sorrow of a grieving mother.
That one. Got it. Alright. Don't sleep until morning.
The sounds of battle rage around you. You hear once again the death screams of 100 brave warriors and friends. The darkness reaches for you. The tendrils of twisted magic writhe around you, sucking at your very soul. Your staff is torn away. Your magic is sheared from you, and you lie defenseless before the all-devouring blackness. You are swallowed by the darkness. Now you draw forth the last of your power, your very life force. With your final spell, you bind the darkness from within and send it back to the chaos from which it came. It takes you with it.
Oops.
You have just lost the paladin ability to sense the presence of danger.
Oh,
Tiny
whoops.
will-o-wisp flickers within its flask, then quietly expires. If only you had learned more about will-o-wisps, maybe you could have prevented this sad loss.
Oops. I
You
forgot.
wake in cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as
Oh,
if it had really happened to you.
That's not a big deal. We can get that back pretty easily, to be honest. But yeah, my honor took a hit from that because I forgot to release the will-o-wisps.
Returning my great-grandfather's soul.
You already said that. Tell him about the sword?
You tell the Burgermeister how the sword glowed when you first found it in the Wraith's Ford.
A sword like that is only as magical as its user. You are a most impressive man.
Say you're welcome.
You tell the Burgermeister he's welcome. He seems to think you're understating the case a little.
I will never be able to thank you enough for giving me back my honor.
Alright, say farewell.
Luck.
Good luck. So let's see. Let's eat, stop and eat.
It's sauce.
Onion peppers filled with garlic.
It's an anti-gravity machine. Well, maybe not exactly, but it does keep food and drinks from falling to the floor.
I forgot about that one. Let's go see the gypsies. Maybe they have some clue about what to do with the elderberry bush. And like I said, I'm not worried about our lack of, our loss of honor. It's literally, it's easy to get it back. And even if we can't, get it back in this, I'm really not concerned, because if we step into Quest for Glory 5, like I'm planning to, we'll have all the paladin abilities before, day 2 is even over, basically. Because I know how to do that. Actually, I might not be able to do that. They fixed the drachma bug, so they might have fixed the honor bug.
Oh, the young wolfling returns to learn what he can.
Did you not see?
You tell about Baba Yaga and your search for elderberry pie.
So, the ogress is hungry. That doesn't particularly surprise me.
There is an area to the southwest, on this side of the swamplands, which we avoid when hunting. There is a creature which looks like a plant, which I have seen grab a deer and drain it almost instantly of blood. Perhaps that is the plant you are seeking.
Cool. But that's...
You will all...
That doesn't tell me... You didn't have a vision! And I need you to have a vision.
Forgive me, but I cannot get a reading from the cards right now. Each comes up as a void card, the black one. I will let you know when the time is right to read again.
Alright. So there's nothing that they can help me with. Well, that's unfortunate.
Good.
So, she has a vision, and we might not get it. She does have a vision that tells you what you're supposed to do. I'm confused why it's not giving it to me when I'm literally on the quest. So, what is your current riddle anyway? I think it's the elderberry bush, but I don't remember. I remember that it was something that I couldn't answer, but I don't remember what it was. Yep.
this killer plant will crawl to you. Hungry, hunting, seeking food. A berry bush.
Berry bush with an attitude? Oh, guess elderberry bush. Cool. I can get this one.
Riddles, riddles. 3, 2, 1. Next one, Anne. My riddling's done.
Cool. Here you are, one riddle short of completing the Lishi. Let's see.
None.
See if we can guess this one. It's funny because I haven't done the elderberry bush yet, so I'm surprised that it let me say the elderberry bush. He tall boy.
5 from 15 leaves you 10. Find the heart scroll.
Oh, yep.
It's den. Its hidden hoard revealed at night. What's this undead? You must fight.
That would be the Wraith. Oh, he's small boy.
Riddles. I'll ask you nothing more, but come back in a while just to see what I've in store.
Yay! Alright, we solved all the Lishi's riddles. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it if I can. I'm not sure if I have to... I'm not sure if Magda has to have the vision before I can talk to the gnome about the thing, but we'll see what happens. We'll talk to the gnome and find out. Because I have to get help from the gnome in order to...
A voice from behind him.
Let me tell you just one more. If you met 2 guys coming down the street who make you laugh, how do you tell the gnome from the dwarf? The dwarf's the one with the beard.
Let's see. Can't talk about adventures.
Feel it.
No, I've already done all this.
Man,
Well, crap.
before you get away, what did the werewolf say to the full moon? How come you're so full of it?
That was... Okay, that, admittedly, that one was terrible. Like, that one was just bad. Crap. I'm not sure how to get the thing that I need.
Rest.
Rest in peace. Okay, man, there's still 260. That's alright. I need an item from the gnome. And I think the only way to get it is for Magda to have her vision to tell me, yes, this is what you gotta do. Maybe if I go back and see her tomorrow, it might, like, she might have it. I guess we'll find out. If I can do it, then we'll, you know, do that. If not, then we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. I do hope you've all enjoyed so far. If you have, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so that you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. And I'll see you all next time. See you later.